Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeff for KR, and I'm here at Universal Studios Hollywood for their annual horror nights. Over 8 different haunted houses. I'm going to take you through a few of them later on. But I'm on the red carpet right now where some of sci-fi and horror's greatest stars will be walking this red carpet. It's time to get your scare on. Well, thank you. Jessica, how are you? The first Purge, what's the difference between going from a major motion picture to a television series? Do they have to maybe step back and not do as things that's crazy in the film?
I think we get pretty crazy. I mean, I think our show really focuses, instead of the violence being gory, I think it really focuses on being a device for storytelling. And I think that's how it is in the movies, too. I think we try to show it more in a way as to how it impacts all of our characters rather than look at this chopped up body. You know what I mean? You're supposed to see how it affects us in order for you to understand how we change throughout the night.
I'm actually pretty chill when it comes to scary stuff. I mean, if you were to put me in an actual haunted house, get me out. No, I'm not dealing with that.
We were just this sort of very small group of filmmakers who went off to make a little movie. And the fact that it's now become something that's a franchise, I wouldn't have done it if David Gordon Green hadn't written a really compelling, very interesting take on it. And it's just amazing.
John, hi, Jeff from Vegas. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
You're one of my favorite interviews here because without you, we wouldn't be here. And I know you work on these houses all year long.
Yeah, I do.
Was there one house particular this year that was the most complicated or was the most challenging?
Yeah, I think a couple of them. I would say Stranger Things was very challenging because you have to figure out how to do the Demogorgon live in front of everybody every 10 seconds. And obviously that's, a practical creature for some shots of the show, but a whole lot of it was computer animation. So trying to figure out how to translate that to a live experience and things like the Upside Down, that was a huge challenge. The Universal Monsters, I spent an enormous amount of time on that before I wrote anything, just going back and watching all the films again and trying to figure out what was inherently horrific about every one of those characters and every one of those films, and then trying to tease that out to give it our spin and our representation of that brand. And I'm excited for everybody to see that tonight.
Jason, Jeff from Las Vegas, how are you? I'm such a fan of yours. I follow you on Twitter, and I just love what you're doing because would you say we're in the second golden age of horror and thrillers right now?
I think so. I think people really love seeing genre movies in the movie theater. It's one of the few things that people still really love to do, and so I really do feel like it's a golden age between just even this year, Quiet Ones and The Nun and Halloween, and I really do feel like it's a new age.
How protective are you of your reputation and what audiences expect when they see your name on the screen?
Well, I'm very careful about it. I really try and only commit to things to do that we love. They don't always turn out like we hope. Some things obviously turn out better than others, but we like to really think that we only go forward on things that are going to be great. We don't also achieve that, but hopefully we get close.
And what also I love about your films is that they're low budget's not a bad word, because you make it look like a lot more than it is, but you bring these things under budget and you don't have to spend a lot of money and the return is insane.
Yeah, we actually do low budgets to take chances on different kinds of movies, not because of the return. The return is good too, but we could make money on big budget movies. We choose not to make big budget because we really like the idea that low budgets allow you to make odd movies, like for instance Get Out, which never could have been done at a $20 million level.
Well, here we are at Halloween Horror Nights. Is there a particular haunted house you're looking forward to?
The Blum House of Horrors, of course. I cannot wait. It's our second year.
Me too, I can't wait. Such a thrill. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jake, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm such a big fan, man.
Awesome,
it was so great seeing you in The Predator, and it's such an homage to your dad, being in Predator too, like that. So, was there any talk with Shane Black about, coming to you and say, hey, we're going to carry this legacy on?
Well, that's how it started. Shane called me and said, are you busy 6 months from now in May? And I said, well, yeah. An out-of-work actor, of course, I'm free. So then he said, well, I got this idea. And thinking of, we're making this new Predator movie and thinking about your dad in Predator 2, and we thought it would be a cool idea, and I just was already on it. so you want me to play my dad's son? He's like, well, yeah. Just, didn't want to put any pressure on you, but just, what do you think? I said, well, I think it's a great idea. And it's the one time in my career that I've really stepped right in my dad's footsteps. And it was a nice homage to him because he's kind of in retirement now, and it's like kind of paying homage to Dad, So it was nice. And they took out like a big moment where Olivia has a clipboard with my dad's electronic picture on it, and she looks at it and she goes, oh, wait. Oh, I see what's up. So I guess maybe they felt that like that was too on the nose or too big of a laugh, so they cut it. But so now I'm kind of more of a guy with a clipboard than anything. But maybe the next iteration of it, we'll have more of Sean Keys.
Well, it's good to see you back, man.
Thank you.
Good
Glad
to
to
see
be
you.
back.
All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard at Universal Studios Hollywood for their horror nights. You got to get here and get your scare on. I'll see you next time.